On Kisses and Hugs Club today for singles and couples. Episode 63. My marriage was a mirror of my father's abuse. Ada, a young woman of both beauty and intellect, found herself thrust into a marriage of obligation rather than choice. Her union with Khcki, the son of a wealthy trader, was born from her family's desperate need to settle hospital bills for her ailing brother. Despite her hopes for a loving partnership, Ada encountered a reality far removed from her dreams. Khcki, a man hardened by privilege and entitlement, wielded his authority over Ada with a callousness that left scars deeper than physical bruises. From the early days of their marriage, he asserted dominance over every aspect of Ada's life. His disdain for her dreams and aspirations was palpable, and his treatment of her swung between icy neglect and explosive rage. Ada, determined to make her marriage work despite the challenges, silently bore the brunt of Khcki's unpredictable temper. She had always been taught that a woman's duty was to endure, to keep the peace at any cost. Her own dreams of love and companionship faded into the background as she focused on surviving each day. When their son Chika was born, Ada hoped that the arrival of their child would soften Khcki's heart, but it only seemed to amplify his cruelty. Khcki viewed Chika as an extension of himself, a legacy to mold in his own image. He showed little interest in fatherhood beyond the superficial, leaving Ada to navigate the complexities of parenting alone. As Chika grew older, he became a witness to his parents' tumultuous relationship. He saw the fear in his mother's eyes and the cold detachment in his father's demeanor. Despite Ada's efforts to shield him from the worst of Khcki's outbursts, Chika's young mind couldn't help but absorb the tension that permeated their home. Tragically, Khcki's life was claimed by a terminal illness when Chika was just 5 years old. In the aftermath, Ada found herself thrust into a new nightmare. Khcki's family, always suspicious of her humble origins and blaming her for their son's illness, made it clear that she was no longer welcome in their midst. With Chika in tow, Ada was forced to leave the comfort of the only home she had known, picking up the pieces of a shattered life. Desperate and destitute, Ada was vulnerable when Emeka, a man from her community, offered her a lifeline in the form of marriage. Emeka was kind at first, offering stability and security that Ada desperately craved. Yet, beneath his charming facade lurked a darkness that Ada had grown all too familiar with. Emeka's abuse started subtly, with cutting remarks and possessive behavior. Ada, scarred by her previous experiences, initially dismissed it as her own paranoia. But as their marriage progressed, Emeka's true nature emerged in full force. He controlled Ada's every move, isolating her from her friends and family, and subjected her to verbal and physical abuse behind closed doors. Chika, now a sensitive and withdrawn boy, bore witness to the renewed cycle of violence in his mother's life. He saw her bruises and heard her tearful apologies, feeling powerless to protect her from Emeka's wrath. The once vibrant and athletic boy retreated into himself, finding solace only in books and solitary activities that shielded him from the harsh realities of his home life. Despite her own suffering, Ada remained determined to shield Chika from the worst of Emeka's abuse. She patched up his wounds, both physical and emotional, and whispered words of comfort in the darkness of their shared bedroom. But as Chika grew older, resentment and anger simmered beneath his calm exterior. He despised Emeka for the pain he inflicted on his mother, yet felt helpless against the looming presence of his stepfather. Amidst the chaos of their home life, Chika discovered an outlet for his frustrations on the sports field. His natural athleticism and determination caught the attention of his school's coaches, propelling him into the spotlight as a rising star in various track and field events. Ada watched with bated breath as her son found temporary reprieve in his achievements, hoping against hope that it would provide him with an escape route from their turbulent reality. Chika's talents soon earned him accolades beyond their small town. He represented his school, then his state, in regional competitions, his speed and agility becoming a source of pride and hope for Oda. When he was selected to represent his country in an international competition, it felt like a miracle, a chance for Chika to break free from the suffocating grip of their past. But even as Chika soared to new heights on the track, the scars of his upbringing continued to haunt him. The specter of his stepfather's abuse lingered in his subconscious, shaping his interactions and relationships in ways he couldn't fully comprehend. It was during this tumultuous period that Chika met Abigail, a fellow athlete with a kind heart and a gentle spirit. Abigail saw beyond Chika's stoic facade, recognizing the pain and vulnerability that lay beneath. They found solace in each other's company, their shared passion for sports providing a bond that transcended words. Yet, as their relationship deepened, Chika found himself wrestling with unfamiliar emotions. The bitterness and anguish he had endured at the hands of Emeka seemed to seep into his own soul, tainting his interactions with Abigail. He withdrew into himself, pushing her away with harsh words and thoughtless actions, mirroring the hurtful patterns he had witnessed all his life. Abigail, bewildered and hurt by Chika's sudden transformation, confronted him with compassion and honesty. She refused to accept his abusive behavior, challenging him to confront the demons that threatened to derail their budding relationship. It was a wake-up call for Chika, a painful reckoning with the legacy of pain and violence that had shaped his understanding of love and intimacy. With Abigail's unwavering support, Chika took the first tentative steps towards healing. He sought therapy and counseling, unraveling the tangled knots of his past traumas with each session. It was a journey fraught with setbacks and breakthroughs, moments of despair followed by glimpses of hope. As Chika delved deeper into his own healing process, he discovered a newfound purpose in helping others who had experienced similar hardships. He volunteered at local shelters and youth centers, offering guidance and support to young boys and girls who, like him, had known the sting of abuse and neglect. His athletic prowess became a tool for empowerment, inspiring others to believe in their own strength and resilience. Meanwhile, Oda found her own path to healing and empowerment. Through sheer determination and unwavering faith, she rebuilt her life from the ground up. She pursued higher education, securing a stable job that provided financial independence and stability for herself and Chika. With each obstacle she overcame, Oda grew stronger in spirit, reclaiming the sense of agency that had been stripped away during her tumultuous marriages. As Chika and Oda's individual journeys of healing converged, their bond as mother and son deepened into a partnership built on mutual respect and admiration. Chika's transformation from a frightened boy into a compassionate and empathetic young man filled Oda's heart with pride and gratitude. Together they celebrated each milestone: Chika's academic achievements, his continued success in athletics, and his burgeoning career as a mentor and advocate for abuse survivors. In time, Chika found the courage to confront Emeka, not out of vengeance, but out of a desire for closure and forgiveness. Their meeting was fraught with tension and painful memories, but Chika emerged from it with a newfound sense of liberation. He no longer carried the weight of his stepfather's abuse like a millstone around his neck. Instead, he embraced his own journey of healing, knowing that he had the power to break the cycle of violence that had threatened to consume him. With Abigail by his side, Chika forged a path forward, one defined by compassion, understanding, and a commitment to justice. Together, they founded a non-profit organization dedicated to supporting survivors of domestic abuse, offering resources and refuge to those in need. Their work became a beacon of hope in their community, inspiring others to speak out against injustice and champion the rights of the vulnerable. As Chika and Abigail's love story blossomed into marriage, Ada found herself at peace, knowing that her son had found a partner who cherished and supported him unconditionally. She watched with pride as Chika and Abigail welcomed their own children into the world, raising them in a home filled with love, respect, and empathy. Ada, too, found love in her later years, a kind and gentle man who saw her strength and admired her resilience. Their union was one of equals, built on mutual trust and shared values. Together, they embarked on new adventures, savoring the simple joys of companionship. 1. The cycle of abuse and healing. Ada and Chika's story vividly illustrates how abuse can perpetuate itself through generations if left unaddressed. 2. Have courage to seek help. Both Ada and Chika demonstrated immense courage in seeking help to break free from their past traumas. 3. Breaking the silence. Ada and Chika's openness about their experiences with abuse helped break the silence surrounding domestic violence. 4. Choosing healthy relationships. Abigail's unconditional love and support became a catalyst for Chika's healing, while Ada found happiness in a relationship built on mutual respect and equality. 5. Empathy and compassion. Chika's transformation into a mentor and advocate highlights the profound impact of empathy and compassion. 6. Forgiveness and closure. Both Ada and Chika's journeys involved confronting their pasts, including forgiving those who had hurt them. 7. Self-discovery and personal growth. Ada and Chika's paths to healing were journeys of self-discovery and personal growth. This story is written by your favorite relationship and marriage counselor and therapist, Pastor Dunamis Okunowo. Don't keep this life-changing story to yourself. Share it with your friends, family, and social networks. Let's spread the love and build a community of thriving relationships.
Do you want more? Read the full blog by clicking on the link in bio or description to navigate to the devotionals, or go to www.khcpartners.org. Watch full video on youtube.com/@PastorDunamis. For one-on-one therapy, counseling, or an intervention in your marriage or relationship, go to bit.ly/therapy needed. To get courses for singles and couples, go to bit.ly/course. To partner with us, go to www.khcpartners.org/give.